Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Sports Star. Today we're doing our F1 2022 Formula One driver predictions, where everybody's going to be in the F1 community, and what the paddock's going to look like, really. So we usually do like NFL and NBA content on our channel, but we're doing a one-off video with Formula One here. Let us know if you like Formula One, and we'll do more in the future. Let's get right into the video. Quick reminder though, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications for just staying up to date with our videos. Alright, so first off, let's start with Red Bull. So obviously Max Verstappen, the Red Bull is looking absolutely amazing in well, preseason testing, Bahrain, and we'll see upcoming in Imola. As of me recording this, it's currently April 9th. So yeah, there's still a couple weeks till Imola. So um, yeah, Max Verstappen is going to be absolutely amazing this season. And obviously, I have him at Red Bull this year. But the other person is not Sergio Perez. It is Yuki Tsunoda. So I think Red Bull is going to chance it and they're going to bring Yuki Tsunoda up into the Red Bull seat. And I think that is what's going to be maybe. I think Red Bull is going to take this gamble. This is probably going to be their move. In my opinion, this is what they should do. All right, let's move on now to Mercedes. So I think Lewis Hamilton is not going to retire, and I think he is going to be the first driver there at Mercedes. The second driver, I mean, it has to be George Russell now, right? It has to be. It's been it just should have been this year, Russell in the Mercedes seat, but it can't be Bottas for another year. Come on now. All right, let's move on to McLaren. So McLaren, I think it's pretty standard. You just got to stay with Daniel and Lando. They're both excellent drivers. You can't move on after what we hope to be a promising season with these two. Also, a note to add: um, Lando and Daniel, I think, are probably gonna be in contention next year probably. With the regulation changes and everything, I think McLaren is gonna be a good shot as at a constructors championship. Don't hold me to that because this is not a prediction. It's just like a one-off kind of statement. I'm just saying there is quite a high chance that McLaren actually, if they adapt to the regulations properly, they can come back really strong next year. All right, the next team, Aston Martin. So I think you've put in Sebastian Vettel. You've created that market. You've created that environment with Sebastian Vettel at Aston Martin in green and pink. And I think it's just you got to keep him there at least this season. Even if, like at least Bahrain, he didn't perform very well. You got to keep him there at least one more season. I think Seb still got it. I think he can work it out. And Lance Stroll's not going anywhere. Let's be honest. I would have liked to put maybe Sergio Perez here, going back to that Racing Point Aston Martin team, but it's not gonna happen. Lance Stroll's saying. All right, next up is Alpine. So the Alpine team is really in a tough spot. They're at least in the 2021 season. I don't think they're going to be very competitive. Um, but 2022 is a whole different story. They did say that they're not like developing the car much for 2021 anymore. They're just focusing on 2022, which I think is a good idea, especially looking at the driver lineup you've got. Fernando Alonso is someone that I wouldn't say you're making a title run with, or Esteban Ocon. So Esteban Ocon is going to be my primary option here, and I think they have to stick with Fernando Alonso now that they brought them in. Now that they brought him in, I would have loved to pick up like a Pierre Gasly or something, but I think Pierre Gasly, I think, will want to stay at AlphaTauri. That kind of does give away my predictions, though. Okay, anyway, Ferrari, it's going to be Charles Leclerc. I mean, he's not going anywhere, period. He's not going anywhere. And Carlos Sainz. So they brought him in. I think he's going to perform very well this season. And they both should prosper in that Ferrari car. And AlphaTauri, I didn't do the animation for this one, I forgot, but Pierre Gasly and Alex Albon. So Sergio Perez does not go to AlphaTauri. Instead, it'll be Pierre Gasly, who I think AlphaTauri is on a huge rise, and in 2022, they could be in the top five teams by like easily. And then secondly, I think Alex Albon deserves a Formula One seat now, and I think Red Bull will kick. I think this time Alex Albon will win out against Sergio Perez. Obviously, the first time Sergio Perez won that Red Bull seat, but I think this time um, that Red Bull AlphaTauri team, they have to decide. They have to pick Albon. Alex Albon. Okay, there we go. They have to pick Alex Albon. I mean, come on now. Alfa Romeo, it's going to be Antonio Giovinazzi and Mick Schumacher. So I think Kimi Räikkönen's got to finally retire. I mean, come on. Um, Antonio Giovinazzi is going to be their number one driver now, and I think Alfa Romeo throw a lifeline to Mick Schumacher and help him out of the deep end by recruiting him to Alfa Romeo and leaving Haas, that sinking ship for sure. And Mick Schumacher, I think if he's in the right car, he can definitely do great things. He also needs like a year or two in Formula One just to get settled before he'll do those great things. But I think this year in Haas will definitely provide him experience, and the next year will be a good, like steppings. What do you call it? It'll be a good step into his career. And then Williams, this is this is interesting. So Sergio Perez and Nicholas Latifi. Obviously, Sergio Perez, after not getting that Red Bull seat, after not getting that AlphaTauri seat, he's going to be kind of just stranded. But I think Williams will also be on the rise in 2022. They've shown that leap forward into 2021, with obviously George Russell getting out of Q1 really without any problems in Bahrain. And even preseason testing, they were pretty competitive for where they were last year. So I think Williams will be on the rise, and Sergio Perez, I think, will be willing to go to Williams rather than sitting out a year in Formula One. Obviously, George Russell's gone, so they do need a replacement. And also, I think for Williams, this makes this really enticing because Sergio Perez brings in a lot of sponsorship, and Nicholas Latifi is also a paid driver. So now you have a lot of sponsors bringing a lot of money, which means that'll really progress your team, and you don't have a horrible driver lineup either. Sergio Perez is awesome, and Nicholas Latifi isn't horrible. And then Haas. Now Haas, we have Valtteri Bottas and Nico Hülkenberg. Valtteri Bottas, I think, will be willing to go to any team after not getting the Mercedes job, and I think Haas will be the most willing offer for him. Like they'll be probably the only team that will want him and not have him as like a backup option. So that's why they have him. And then Nico Hülkenberg, I think Nikita Mazepin has to not be an F1 next year. I mean, come on. If you're Haas, you're not going to be competitive in 2021. You're developing the 2022 car. Please, if you're even semi-competitive next year, do not keep Nikita Mazepin. I beg you. Yeah, so that's gonna be it, everybody. Remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. Please let us know if you like this video because we really do not know if you guys want F1, NFL, NBA, MLB, whatever you want. So please let us know, and until then, we'll see you next time.